This is number 7 in our Absolute Beginner series for piano. I hope you're still staying patient here and moving forward, because now we're going to try to apply some things that are hopefully a little bit more fun. We're going to look at some ways you can participate in songs you like. To avoid copyright strikes, we're going to just make up a song for today, but luckily it's made out of things that are really common. It's really common to use a chord progression called 1, 5, 6, 4 in a lot of popular songs. If you ever looked up the song, 4-chord song by the Axis of Awesome, they go through it. And people may do this in different keys, but when I say 1, 5, 6, 4, you just start from a note and count up. So for key of C, our 1 chord is C, our 5 chord is C, D, E, F, G, our 6 chord is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so that would be an A minor in the case of C, and then C, D, E, F, that's our 4 chord. So in the key of C, our 4 chords are C, G, A minor, and F, okay? So we're going to look at that progression and learn to play along with it in an easy way, and hopefully show you some ways you can develop with that over time. And even though this isn't a real song, there's a lot of real songs that do use this progression. So it's a good first start, and if you look up the other songs that use this progression, maybe you can use it to play one of those songs. So let's take that to the keyboard, and we'll look at a little bit of it on paper as well. Still not sheet music yet, but we'll be getting there soon. All right, so let's see what we can do here. So we want to make up we're gonna play a fake song based on a bunch of real songs. So this song is going to go C, G, A, F. C, G, A, F. Now I could go up or down for a lot of these. I could go C, G, A, F. But if I play it here, it's really easy because all the notes are right under my fingers. C, G, A, F. So if you can find an easier way to play something when you're first starting out, try to pick the easiest way possible. And as you get comfortable, look for bigger challenges, okay? So what I'm doing here is going C, G, A, F, and this is something we play under 4 chords. They go C major, which you may not know how to play at, that's okay. That's our chord from our scale. And then 3 chords after that, some you might know, some you might not know. We should know G from when we did our G scale. A minor, which is new. We'll talk more about minors later. And then F major, which again you should know from when we did our scales. So 3 old chords. But those are only if you're looking for a challenge. Really focus on our left hand here. So we want to see if we can go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or if you're bored, maybe you can play quarter notes. You can go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, now I'm going to add our chords. If you can't do those yet, that's okay. We just want to learn how to play the bass along with the chords. So you can play along with songs. You can just look up the charts for songs, look up what chords they have, and then play the bass notes along with the song. So this one, we're going to go C, G, and I'm going to change the way I play the chords too, like this. I'll explain this later. Now if that sounds kind of familiar, that's used in a lot of songs. This chord progression might be in different keys, but if I go, just a small town girl, living in a lonely world, or if I go, can you feel the love tonight? Or if I go, I won't hesitate no more, no more, it cannot wait, I'm yours. Pardon my singing, but that's a lot of different songs. Like I said, they may all be in different keys, but that's a good place to start if you want to get used to playing songs. So try playing that left hand along with this and looking up other songs on the internet that tell you, oh, it might go D, A, B, G, and listen for where the chords change. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and see if you can play along with them. Let's see how that looks written out, and I'll try to explain what my right hand was doing in case the left hand was too easy and you want to try a special challenge, okay? Okay, so here's a basic chart for what we just played. So we had said our chords are C, G, A minor, and A minor and F major. So we had said this is called a 1, 5, 6, 4 progression. We'll get more into that sort of thing when we talk about our key of C. But playing along with it's not too hard. We just need a C, a G, an A, and an F, right? Like we did before. So the easiest way for us to reach all these within the span of of 5 fingers, basically one position, is if we put our pinky, our 5th finger on F, and then put our 3rd finger on A, our 4th finger on G, and our thumb on C. So we could go C, G, A, F, right? So that's what we did with our left hand. Now, since that's so easy, what I'm going to do is talk about what I did with my right hand a little bit. So all these chords are all natural notes. None of them have sharps or flats, so they're pretty easy to find. We just do our 1, 3, 5 pattern like when we played our scales. So if we do 1, 3, 5 on C, right? C would go C, D, E, F, G. We'll get rid of 2 and get rid of 4, and that's a C chord. So C, E, and G. So we can play our chords with that. And then for G, it would be G, B, and D. G, A, B, C, D. For A minor, it would be A, C, and E. A, B, C, D, E. 1, 3, and 5. And then for F, it'd be F, A, and C. F, G, A, B, C, right? Okay. So you could play those chords. If you wanna, if this is getting boring and you're pretty comfortable with it, going C 2 3 4, G 2 3 4, A 2 3 4, F 2 3 4, you could try hopping around playing these chords. C, then hop to G, then hop to A minor, then hop to F. And if you really want a challenge, you can invert these chords, which is actually easier to play. It's just a little bit harder to think about at first. So the thing is, what makes a C chord is that these 3 notes are played at the same time. They don't have to be in any particular order. So the thing is, for this G, it would be a lot quicker to change to it if we jumbled these around. Actually, let's leave that here for now. So the thing is, we've already got our pinky on G with our right hand. Right now, the way our hand is, it should be 1, 3, 5. Well, so since that 5 is already playing a G, let's put the G on top. Okay? That means we would have a D under our pointer finger, under our index finger, and we could stretch our thumb over and grab a B. So now you could play a G chord like that instead. Now if we're already in that position, we could hop back to where we were a second ago, and we could have C, E, and G, right? Or we could grab C, right, and E, and then stretch and grab that A. So normally if we want to stretch between our thumb and our index finger first, because these fingers can stretch way further than any of our other fingers can. So we could go 1, 2, and then use our pinky to catch that. So now we have a better way to play our A that's not as much motion. So if we want to play more complicated ideas, it's faster to change. And then if we think about this F chord, that almost has the same notes as this as well. The only note that's different is this E. So if we put that C on the bottom and put that A on the top, we can replace this E with an F in the middle. So now we can go 1, 3, 5. And now we have a nice inversion for F that makes that easier to play too. So if you go back and look at the video from before, you can see my hands doing that whenever I was playing. But like I said at first, playing root notes along with your favorite songs is a good way to get used to listening to how songs are put together and just kind of having a fun way to practice finding notes on your instrument. If we're just playing root notes, also, we don't have to worry about what kind of chord it is. So if it says minor or something else, maybe it says 7, maybe it says major 7, you can just ignore that for now until you learn what those things mean and how you build chords that way. Okay? But you still do need to acknowledge sharps and flats. If it says sharp or flat, you still need to play the relevant sharp or flat. But you can ignore all the other things with chords. So give that a try.